Look, man, I don't know why you call me peanut butter, okay?
Call me peanut butter. Hey, I want people to know, people give Bryan a lot of shit for never paying his bets ever. Bryan paid me.
I paid him $3,000.
$3 fucking grand.
I didn't
Izzy, what's up, dog? I'm going to send you half.
Izzy, listen.
Watch your P's and Q's.
No, my issue with that fight
Diet Coke
was not Izzy.
It's with Yoel.
I have a question. I have a question for you.
Rinks is on it today. I like that. Theory?
Vince.
Oh, I like Vince.
Not bad,
Should have
right?
known that.
Not bad.
Don't wear low-cut socks. Not a big deal.
Gotta work on the shoes.
You look good, though.
Not bad, right? I have a question, a fight question. Explain to me, Yoel. He plays possum. That overhand left was crazy. Yes, yes.
Yep.
Props to Izzy for absorbing that. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Izzy goes, oh, that guy can explode like crazy. That's nuts. Now,
Get it out, peanut butter.
Now, I have a question. Number one, you don't do anything for the first 2 rounds. You go back to your corner. Your corner says nothing to you. From what I could tell, your corner says nothing. Now, wait.
I love where you're going with this.
Now, wait. Then I have another question. I watched the guy wrestle. He's a 2-time world champion. He beat Cael Sanderson twice. He is better. He's a better wrestler, and you can say grappler, as good a grappler as Khabib or anybody.
Everybody. Way more decorated.
We know that he can put Izzy on his back at will, and I will go a step further. We know he can keep Izzy on his back.
Keep going, peanut butter.
Why in the world, when he closes distance like he did, when he gets Izzy down, does he let him up as opposed to just go from transition to transition to transition until he gets Izzy on the ground?
Talking about chain wrestling now.
I'm talking about chain wrestling,
now
which again,
welcome. You're in the chain.
Once again, you can't keep him from keeping you down or keeping you on your back because he goes from transition to transition because he's the best in the world at it. Because 2 times in a row and the best grappler, obviously, to ever step in the
kiss you.
So I don't understand why he wouldn't use his wrestling and why his coaches aren't yelling at him constantly, use your wrestling, and take a page out of Khabib's book. Khabib was in the front row. He could have looked at Khabib and said, hey, should I do what you do? Cool, I got you.
Correct.
Why didn't he do that and get the belt? Because all due respect
here's something else you got to think about. He's 42 years old. It's the last title shot he's ever going to get.
That's right.
Why wouldn't you go for broke? After the first 3 rounds, when he went back to the corner, his team should have been like, dude, our game plan to counter the counter striker, offseason working, he's fucking up your leg. We're down 3.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. Either way, we're down.
Yeah.
Go for broke, brother. This our last shot.
It's our last shot.
Go for broke. Wrestle. Get him down. Go for a knockout. We got to go out on our shield because we will never be back here. Also, he's the champ. You have to take
the belt.
What you want from the champ. You have to take it.
We know this.
So if Izzy decided to do that, which he wants him to, he's a counter striker, so he can do it. But if Izzy want to do a different game plan, he can do that because he's the champion. It's a home field advantage for him. So Yoel being an away game, you gotta take that fucking belt. You're not gonna take it by sitting there.
It's so
You've not
weird.
earned that right.
No,
that's not the game. But also as his corner, who's ATT, some of the best in the best of the best. When you're going to the 5th round and you're down 4, definitely 3. If you're on UL's nuts, you're giving them that first round. But definitely down 3. For sure you're losing the fight.
Correct.
There's no chance you can win the fight. Nobody says, let's go for broke in the 5th.
No.
Did you guys really think you were winning? You were beating the champ at that point?
I don't
You're down at least 3.
Yeah.
100% you're down 3.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
My only.
Dude, I want to kiss your stupid mouth.
But my only.
You came in hot today,
I'm
dude.
hot. I'm hot.
Fuck yeah, peanut butter.
I'm a little hot because I lost $3,000. My thing is this. My only thing is maybe Yoel looked at his coach and says, don't fucking tell me to wrestle. I don't want to hear it from you guys. I'm going to beat him at his own game. I'm going to beat him.
That's fine.
Striking.
That's fine. All right, let's say you don't want to wrestle because you're worried about your cardio and stuff. All right, fuck it, don't wrestle. But then engage because you're down 3 rounds, probably 4.
It's the weirdest thing. And I would also say, sometimes, well, maybe he doesn't have the mindset of a champion. He was a world champion 2 times in a row.
He has the mindset.
Of course he does.
It's just awkward fights. He has the mindset. I think he's so worried about gassing out and getting knocked out. Mm-hmm. I think there's something deep inside that he's worried about gassing out.
So there's a
fear
of fatigue.
That's why he doesn't wrestle. Although, if you were basically coming out of the womb with an underhook and that's all you do,
yes,
you really don't get that tired because that's your background.
Correct.
That's your body. That's what it knows
Correct.
to do.
You're
You know
telling me
what's
he
weird?
couldn't
You know what's-
wear is he like a sweater?
Dude, you know what's weird about him? I'm sorry.
It's all right.
You know what's weird about
all right.
him is even when he gets concussed, his first reaction isn't to grapple; it's to strike.
Yeah.
Which for a wrestler is very odd.
It's very strange.
It's in his blood.
Remember this? I believe his father and his uncle were both Olympic boxers.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah. We're gonna have a moment of silence right now, because Yoel Romero, the
Dude,
best
should we,
athlete,
when Mark Maron comes in, should we ask him what Yoel Romero's mindset's like?
I'm sure Mark Maron's going to be all over that idea. Mark Maron probably has never watched an MMA fight in his life. Now, that fight between Joanna Jędrzejczyk, the great Joanna Jędrzejczyk, and that amazing
Shut
Chinese
up,
woman,
man.
Ying Zhang, is that her name?
Zhang Weili.
Wow.
Zhang Weili.
Zhang
Zhang Weili.
Weili. Yeah.
Both,
Wei Li,
both,
just say Wei Li.
Wei Li, both of the most incredible human beings. They are both so fucking incredible. I don't know what's going on with both of them. I don't know how that fight was the craziest shit I've
Wasn't
ever
that
seen in
fun?
my life.
Who'd you have winning that fight?
I'm number one, I'm a feminist.
Oh, God. You should have heard the talk you gave me at coffee.
Number one, I'm a feminist.
Getting older, dude. Hey, who did you have winning that fight?
I had you on.
I had Joanna too.
Yeah.
But they need a rematch.
Yeah.
That should have been a draw.
I agree with you.
Because depending
Are there draws?
Yeah, there
MMA?
can be. Yeah, there
Okay.
can be.
There
They can
should
give 10-10 rounds. They should have gave some 10-10 rounds.
That should have been a draw. But it would have still,
no
the belt
losers.
Still would have been.
There's no losers.
Yeah.
But there's no losers in that. And also, the draw would have built up the rematch. I had Joanna winning, but I was like, oh, this is the one fight judges can't fuck up. They can't pick wrong here.
I know.
Both are winners.
I
Whichever way you go, it's your cup of tea. Do you like tea or coffee?
Yeah.
Both are great.
And I'm biased towards Joanna, so I was looking.
Oh,
at
because
the
you don't like
fight.
Chinese people?
No, I love the Chinese people. I'm not
Didn't
crazy
sound
about,
like it. What's our Willie Chang Chang Chang?
No, I'm not.
I was like,
I'm not crazy
whoa.
about the Chinese government. But then again, that's okay. It's not their fault. But I really admire that woman.
Did you
She's
see
incredible.
the one gentleman from Dagestan or Kazakhstan who was like, women shouldn't be fighting after the fight?
Oh, he said that? Good. Well, you keep up that awesome belief, my friend. See how far that gets you in life.
Well,
and your country, by the way.
Well, yeah, phenomenal fighters. But that's his perspective, though, B.
Yeah.
Like, that's the way he was raised. He didn't know any better.
Well, and I would say this. about
GSP
that.
said the same thing, though.
Yeah. But we're growing up, all of us. We're all growing up.
You think over there? They think over
women
there?
like this are changing our minds, and they're changing minds over there. Believe it or not, the way you change minds is not necessarily by writing books.
By
although
doing.
there's something. It's by doing. And those women are getting in the, and they changed my mind. Hey, they changed. I had some of that in me. I'm not saying all of it, but I had a lot of.
I still have it in me.
Sure.
If it's a really, really pretty girl like Paige or Tatiana or Rachel Ostovich,
Yeah.
when they're like extremely hot and they get punched in the face, I feel different
Yes.
if it's a dragon getting punched
Yes.
in the face. I just do.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up in that. I didn't grow up in that atmosphere.
That's what I mean.
And I'm not against it by any means. I love women fighting. That fight, women fight, men fight. That's one of the best fights I've ever
100%.
seen. By
100%.
far. But I'm just not used to it.
But that's what I mean. So I understand why he has a culture that is very patriarchal, and it's frankly very chauvinistic. It's also why, and I have to say this: whenever you see cultures like that, you won't see a lot of innovation coming out of those cultures. You'll see one kind of strength. They define strength as the guy with the biggest muscles and the biggest club.
And you see
don't-
women shutting their goddamn mouth.
you don't see a whole lot of. You don't buy a lot of products from Dagestan. You
Nope, you just
don't
don't.
see a lot of artistic innovation coming
And
out
you
of
see home cooked
Dagestan. All
meals
due
and
respect.
a clean house. Yeah, keep
That's
going.
what
I'm with
see.
you, dude. Keep going.
See order. You see order. There's a lot of emphasis on order,
Yep,
on
you'll see
tradition,
a good time.
on hierarchy. All good. You won't see a lot of. The Apple is not coming out of countries
Not a
like
lot of
that.
creativity.
Amazon's not coming out of the country.
Also,
Facebook.
not a lot of freaks come out of there. You're not gonna see a lot of open-minded sexual experiences.
That's or
It's
if
very
you do,
monogamous.
it's under the old, because in Afghanistan now there's a whole lot of satellite dishes. Now, one thing you'll notice if you talk to some of the CIA or the
the
guys who
fucking
get in
goat.
there,
You're talking about
is
goats?
There's just a whole bunch of porn watched in those households.
but
obviously.
under
yeah.
yeah.
So there's that.
But I listen. I don't drag that guy's feet through the fucking coal because that's the way he's raised.
No.
It's just
I think he should. You still have to say you're worthy of criticism, my friend, and here's why.
well, don't tweet it out.
Yeah,
like
well-
Khabib feels the exact same way, but he's not gonna tweet it out.
Khabib, yeah, and
Like, if you feel that way, I don't have an issue with it at all. If that's your prerogative and that's your perspective and that's the way you're born, that's cool, man. I think you should open your eyes, but if your dad and your trainers and your entire culture and your society's that way, you're going to be that way.
I understand why he's that way.
Me too.
And which is actually a form of ignorance. I think it's also then upon him to maybe open his eyes and to grow, like all of us.
My biggest thing is don't tweet it out.
Yeah.
You can feel however you want, but you don't need to announce it to the world.
If you want to tweet it out, just be ready for a fuckload of backlash.
Oh, you think he cares?
No, but he might care
From Dagestan, he does not care.
If the corporate sponsors of the UFC go, we don't want a guy like this fighting. And that can happen. Unfortunately or fortunately in this time.
Never.
No?
Never in the UFC. Never.
Really?
Never.
Really?
Never.
You don't think so?
Never.
I do in today's world.
I guarantee you that doesn't happen.
Really?
Because Khabib feels the same way. And trust me, if Harley Davidson went, hey, we don't like the way Khabib spoke of women this way. Can you not find him on this card? Dana would say, suck my dick.
Yeah. Sure. Which by the way, I don't think anybody should be censored for their point of view. I just think you should be ready for the backlash. That's all.
Me too. If you're going to tweet out, just get ready. But I don't think he gives a flying fuck.
Yeah,
neither does UFC.
He's a young man who's ignorant and has been very.
That's the way he was raised.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Point of view. But fuck. I mean, how do you argue? How do you say that? By the way, here's the other question. It's doubly ignorant when you watch a fight that incredible. How do you say that when you watch those two on that level of skill?
It's a weird time to tweet. Like, do it today. Don't do it right when the fight got done.
After watching the fight, were you watching the fight? How do you argue with that?
How about Yana's forehead?
Oh my God.
Insane, right?
What's her forehead look like now?
Now?
Well, now it's not going to be too bad because what you can do is compress the swelling. You can wear a bandana.
That poor thing. I've never seen anything like it.
Close thing with Hominick in Canada versus Jose Aldo.
And she had her nose smashed.
Her nose got smashed. You know what she looks like? She looks like the alien off Family Guy.
Yeah. That poor thing. And now she's got to basically...
That's her at the hospital after.
Yeah, see, it's right. They wrapped it. They compress it. And that swelling to go away. Remember my cheek, Brian?
Yes, I do.
Bring that shit up, Chin.
How long did that take to...
Went away after like 2 or 3 days. It's like I had a pair of nuts growing out my cheek.
Yeah, I remember that so well.
Is there another angle right there?
That's it right there. I am not pressing my tongue against my cheek there. Check out the tits.
You got some tits on you. You got some tits. Handsome kid, though.
Yeah.
That's a great shot. Let me see that shot, Brent. I would put
Which one?
that where he says Brendan Schaub meets Ben Rothwell. That's a handsome look, for real. That right there. I'm serious.
Well, that was after.
Howdy.
I think that was after Crow Cup.
No, it was after Ben Rothwell, I think.
No, my face wasn't marked up like
that's a great. I'm sorry, but that's a great picture.
That says Brendan meets Ben Rothwell.
That's a great picture.
Before.
Dude. That's a great
and
picture.
we didn't do it in Montreal either. It was in Atlanta.
You won that fight after that with a broken nose, but that's a great picture. That should be framed.
What am I gonna do with it?
I don't know. I just love that picture. That's you
jack
know what I
off
like
to it on
about
your
that.
own time,
That's like just giving everything you had right there. You gave everything you had right there. Shaved head, all fucked up.
You know what? I'm trying that. You know what that Bud Light that looks like? That was after I beat Gabriel Gonzaga.
Look at your face. God damn it.
Sexy bastard, aren't I?
We're just getting fucking punched and just kept coming. Ugh.
I don't know. You want to keep looking at this?
Not really.
It's great though.
Yeah, get off my dick, dude.
I like that picture. Hey, your ear was a little bit normal there.
Nope. That's this one. Same
Okay.
shit.
All
Know
right.
your friend, dude.
Yeah, you're
Know your
gonna tell you this
friend.
right now.
Yeah.
Watch your tone.
Okay. What's going to happen? What are you going to do? Use some of that boxing you've been doing?
Don't you fucking disrespect.